Oh, come on, baby. I didn't hear anything. I told you there's nothing out there. Now, where were we? Fine. You're so scared? I'll go take a look. Nothing to worry about, baby. How about you, just listen to the radio till I get back?
Coming.
How about a little story while you wait? Baby, he won't be back anytime soon. If you get scared, make sure the car doors are locked and tell yourself it's not real. This is Midnight Apocrypha.
Oh, tonight's taste of terror, we bring you Objects at Rest.
A is for Abigail and Archie, who live in Alaska with their daughter Alice. B is for Brenda and Brandon, who live in Bermuda with their son Bartholomew. C is for Carrie and Cameron, who live in California with their daughter Krista. D is for Debbie.
For tonight's taste of terror,
who live in DC,
we bring you
their son
the Giggler.
Death. E is for Erica and Eric, who live in England with their daughter Elizabeth. F is for Fern and Frank, who live in France with their son Francois.
Kim?
G is for...
Kim?
Hey, did I wake you up? I'm sorry. Go back to sleep, babe.
What are you doing?
I'm just doodling.
Fun. Are you drawing my next tattoo?
At 7 in the morning? No, you goof.
What are you drawing then? Can I see?
No, we should go back to sleep. I'm gonna put this notebook away.
Kim? What's wrong?
I don't want you to see it. It's ugly. I was just trying to clear my head a little bit. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. What's the matter? Was it hard to sleep in a new place? Were you having nightmares again? Kim?
This is all really nice, isn't it? Like, wow. Owning a house, together, settling down.
You did want this, right?
Yes, of course I did.
So what's wrong?
Nothing.
Kim.
No, I'm serious. Nothing's wrong. I feel like this whole time I've been expecting something to happen, like, I don't know, they'd sell the house to someone else, or the bank would steal our money, or the owner would change their mind, or something, but nothing did. It was easy, even. Mostly because of you, but still. And that's kind of throwing me off, I guess.
Is that why you couldn't sleep?
Yeah. I felt like I had to keep watch or something.
For what?
I don't know, it's hard to believe that we can just have this. And I've got this horrible feeling that the universe is gonna come in and say, psych, and burn our house down or something.
Hey, if anyone's gonna burn our house down, it's going to be me, okay? But more importantly, nothing's going to happen to us. You're allowed to feel settled, Kim.
Yeah. But I don't know, it's weird. So much had to happen for me to get here, and now what? I just get to enjoy it? That doesn't seem right.
I get it. I feel it too.
You do?
Yeah. Like it's too good to be true, right? But the truth is, we do get to enjoy it. Because nothing's wrong, no one's after us, and the hardest parts of our lives are all in the past now.
Weird.
Really weird. But only because we're not used to it.
Yeah. 16-year-old me wouldn't be able to believe this.
And how's 28-year-old you handling it?
Swimmingly.
Alright. Come here. Now, repeat after me. We're okay.
We're okay.
And we're gonna stay that way. Okay, listen up, Tiger. I want to tell you something. A story.
Oh?
About the exact moment I decided I was going to leave home.
Really? You don't usually talk about that.
I know. But I think I should. You've always been able to talk about why you ran away.
Well, if you're sure, then I'm listening.
It's kind of a morbid story. I was... Actually, I'm not going to tell it right now.
What?
It's too long.
Are you serious?
Come on, escapism isn't going to help you here.
This wasn't how it went, though. You told me the story this morning. You did. You woke up and saw me stress scribbling. We talked. You told me the story, and then we fell back asleep. That was this morning. Or at least that was the good part of this morning.
Come on, kid. This isn't even a memory anymore. Just a daydream. You don't have time for daydreams.
I have time. I have nothing but time. It's been like 3 hours, and I've spent half of it playing our stupid alphabet game just to keep myself from going crazy.
How is that working out for you?
Terribly. Tell me the story again.
Nope. You want to leave this bed alive? Then you gotta look alive, Kim.
Hardy har. Great. My stupid brain isn't even letting me daydream. So, what else do I have going for me? I'm down a foot. I'm stuck in this bed. I already screamed myself hoarse. Tommy is gone. And I'm all alone, except for... I think it just tried to break through the goddamn bed. It just tried to, but it couldn't. That's good, right? I mean, it can't be that strong. It means I'm still safe up here. I wish I couldn't see the door from my bed. If both my feet were working, I would have made a run for it hours ago. I've got long legs. I can clear the room in 10 steps. I can't just lie here, jumping out of my skin every time I hear something. I've got to think. So, it's scratching the floor. What does that tell me? That it has claws. And I know firsthand that this thing moves at the speed of freaking light. It was just a second. His first step out of bed. And he was gone by the time I opened my eyes. More considerations. The inside of its mouth feels like it's full of needles.
God, what do you want?
I want to feel the crack of your spine beneath my teeth.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, I want you to stop scratching up the floor. We paid extra to get that hardwood
You
installed.
make fear, girl.
That's BS. You can't smell fear. And anyway, you don't scare me.
Oh, prove it then. Step out onto the floor. Ah, you see?
That doesn't mean I'm scared. I'm just not stupid.
You can try and hide your weakness all you want, but you're getting hungry. You're losing your strength, your blood, and my venom is the only thing that's kept you from feeling the extent of your injuries. It's been hours.
Hasn't felt like it.
Do you know why I'm not concerned? Because time will pass much, much slower once the pain comes. All I have to do is wait for you to go mad from it. But listen to me, child.
Don't call me
Your
that.
boy didn't suffer. It was quick, he felt no pain. And I will give you the same gift. I can smell your blood soaking your sheets. How long do you think you'll last like this?
As long as I have to. As long as it takes before I think of a way out of this.
You'll be begging for
V
it to end
for
long
Victor
before
and
that.
Vanessa, who lives in Vermont,
I'll still
with their
be
daughter,
here.
Victoria.
And when you're finished pretending to be brave, I'll be right.
The sun. It's gotten so bright. We never got to put up curtains in here. But that means it must be late afternoon. That's when the sun is highest, right? All this time, and I still haven't come up with anything. If I try jumping off the bed, it'll just get me while I'm limping to the door. Neither of our phones are in reach. Notepad and pen were put away this morning. We haven't unpacked most of our stuff, so the only thing on the nightstand right now is a glass of water. I could see if water hurts it, but what if I pour the water out and it doesn't work? No. Bad idea. I wouldn't last long without any water. But what if I somehow get its head below the nightstand and then push the nightstand over? Could that hurt it? God, my knees have gotten sore. Can I stretch my legs out, or will that leave my good foot dangling over the edge of the bed? My right one is broken. It has to be broken. I know what my foot is supposed to look like. I know I'm supposed to be able to move it. But even if it wasn't broken, it would still be about as useful as a stump the way it's been cut up. Little chewed gum-looking thing. No, do not throw up in the bed. Do not throw up in the bed. Please do not throw up in the bed.
Why are you prolonging this? You know you will have to get up.
Not without a plan. And I will think of something.
Aren't you in pain?
No.
Well, that won't last much longer. And you've been bleeding for too long already. Bleeding to death is a very painful way to die. Didn't you know that? It's going to hurt everywhere.
I can handle pain.
Well, what a special little girl you are.
Don't.
Or maybe you won't die so quickly. Maybe you'll just bleed and bleed and bleed. Enough to keep you weak and in agony. But not enough to kill you. Maybe you'll starve to death in this bed instead and leave a stinking twig-bone corpse. Won't that be pretty?
You're getting way too excited. It's been less than a day.
So far. Maybe after a week you won't even have the energy to roll off the bed anymore. And you'll wish you had ended when you had the chance.
I won't be here in a
I'm
week.
only trying to warn you. It will hurt soon. Sooner than you may think.
That doesn't change
I
anything.
remind you. Tommy didn't feel any pain.
Stop!
It's worth knowing that you don't have to suffer. It's vanity, selfishness, to think that you're so much better than the way he died. To think that you're choosing to suffer so stupidly makes you brave or superior. Don't you see that? Are you really so desperate to be found wrapped in bloody sheets, dehydrated and mutilated? Is that how you want
Stop
to be
it.
remembered?
I'm not dying here. I'm not.
That sound. It makes me feel like someone's dunked me in ice water. Please, can't it stop my head? It has to stop. It can't keep doing that. Doesn't it know the rules? It shouldn't be doing that. She's gonna be so mad at me. She won't believe that I didn't do this, and when she sees the floor all scratched up, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. My chest
Don't
hurts.
you miss your boy?
My
Or
boy?
would you rather be with him?
Tommy. That's right, Tommy. Snap out of it. You're not a kid anymore. This is our house. My house. I am 28 years old. I work at my cousin's tattoo studio. I was born on April 13th, and Tommy and I just bought this house together. But Tommy is...
W.
And Tommy is
For
in the kitchen
Walt
making us breakfast.
And Wilma
He'll wake me when
live
it's ready.
in Wichita.
Tommy is in the
with
kitchen
their
making
daughter
us
Wanda
breakfast. He'll wake me
and
when
their
it's
son
ready. Tommy
Wyatt.
is in the kitchen,
And
so
they
it's fine
sell
to rest my
wallpaper.
eyes. Just for a little while.
Wildflowers.
It has to be okay to sleep. Just for a little. Shake the brain fog off. It'll be okay. He'll wake me.
Kim?
Yeah?
I'm done with the bed. Do you want any help in the living room?
No, the heavy stuff's unpacked already. Come see.
Oh, wow. Nice.
It's coming along, isn't it?
You did all this in the time it took me to put a bed together?
I like pushing furniture around, I guess. Well, what do you think?
I love it.
Nothing you think I should move?
No, I like where you put everything. Is that basket just full of blankets?
Yep, that's the blanket basket.
Aren't you always bragging about how you don't get cold?
Yeah, but you do, so blanket basket.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's this box over here?
Photos of us. Want to pick some to hang up?
Really?
Yeah, check them out. The ones from last Christmas are at the top.
Those are my favorites.
Mine too. Oh, Tommy.
Sorry. I don't know what this is about. So weird and...
Hey, it's okay. I'll never make fun of you for crying. Ever.
I know. Just an old habit. Thanks, Tiger. You did a really good job.
Thanks. Not finished yet, though. But I guess it's probably time to call it a night, huh?
Yeah. But you know what's weird?
What?
I would almost rather sleep out here.
Really? Like on the couch?
Or on the floor, even. It's just... the room feels really nice.
I won't argue with that.
But I spent all that time making the bed, so... I guess now I have to lie in it.
If I react, it'll only encourage you.
You know me too well. I'm not kidding about sleeping in the living room, though. Can we do that sometime?
Once we're done setting up. I'm not finished in here yet.
Fine with me. Now, come on. I want to see your face when I show you the bedroom.
Oh?
Well, when I show you the bed. I didn't really get to do anything else.
You can always... Wait. Do you hear that?
What? Hear what?
No, don't go in there.
I don't hear anything.
Listen, what is that?
Kim,
It
don't
sounds
come in
like
here! Ah!
It's okay. Okay. I'm okay. I'm still in the bed. Still safe. It's okay. Don't panic.
Go back to sleep, girl.
No.
But think of how peaceful it will be. You won't even have to be awake. You could just fall and I'd catch you. And you'll never have to face another moment alone again. Don't you want this nightmare to end?
Actually, I was having a good dream before you woke me up.
I'm not concerned about your dreams.
You sound like my mother.
Good thing we sprung for the queen size. If this had been a twin, I would have rolled right off the edge of my sleep. Definitely awake now, though. Don't think I've ever been more awake in my life. It's been quiet for a while now.
Again?
When it's quiet like that,
Daniel
I can always convince myself
and
it's not there.
Daniela?
It's a
who
dangerous.
live in Denmark, and they sell... I don't know. I know you're still there. Don't think you fooled me.
This is creepy. I'm facing the wall right now, but what if I turn over and it's right there, right in front of me? Actually, that'd probably be a good thing. I'd know more about what I'm dealing with. There's so little that I know about this thing under my bed. I know it can swallow an adult whole in a second. I know it can talk. And I know it's been scraping something against the hardwood for hours. But there's too much I don't know. What it looks like, how far it can reach. It hasn't tried to get onto the bed, which makes me think that it can't for some reason. Maybe it has to stay in the dark?
Edith?
Or maybe it just can't
live
climb.
in
Maybe it
England.
doesn't have legs and just has to crawl
Sell
around on the
eggs.
floor.
With their daughter.
Or maybe
Ellen.
it has 1,000 legs. How would I know?
Hey, if you keep being quiet, I'm just going to talk to myself out loud. Is that what you want?
There's no way it left, right? I would have heard.
I'm not crazy. You're still under the bed. You've been there for... How long's it been now? It's felt like I spent a full workday stuck here. I do work, you know? This isn't a typical day for me. No, it's fine. I can just keep talking to myself. This is great.
It's still there. Definitely. Just because it hasn't made any noise in a while, that doesn't mean it's gone.
Or maybe you're asleep. Is this my chance? Knew it.
What was that?
Pillow! And I threw it pretty far and didn't hear it hit the ground. So you can come up and out a little. Good to know. You were so fast that I couldn't get a look at you, though.
I'll get you for this.
Did you choke on some feathers? Damn it. I liked having two pillows.
You won't be comfortable anymore.
I wasn't really comfortable anyway.
Why don't you just get up,
You know,
then?
Tommy and I used to share a twin when we first moved in together. Can you believe it? We'd just squeeze in like sardines. Took some getting used to, but after a while I couldn't fall asleep any other way. I didn't even want to get a bigger bed for the house, but Tommy, he's always been more extravagant than I am. He convinced me. I'm glad he did.
And how's your foot?
Fine.
Still bleeding? You should have just let me have it.
No.
It's your fault that it's ruined. You couldn't just accept the loss.
It wouldn't have ended with the foot, though.
Does it feel broken yet? Oh, it does, doesn't it? Do you feel weak?
I've had worse.
Have you now?
Actually, I haven't. At least not like this.
You know.
Surprised I haven't passed out yet.
Without me at this rate.
I can't stay like this.
Up there and die.
But my only idea is still the nightstand. I'm just gonna have to try that.
I'll take
Try and hurt it. I'll have to move the glass of water first. If this plan doesn't work, and I don't have any water, I'm done for. I'll set the glass on the bed.
and put you in the newspaper.
There. Now I just have to throw the other pillow to get it to stick its head back out, and then I'll push the nightstand over on top of it. It's a heavy nightstand. It really could work if I'm quick enough.
Doesn't it humiliate you? The thought of being seen like that. Aren't you ashamed to bring
for
the house
Frank
with your
and Faith.
disgusting
They live in
corpse?
France.
Stay focused.
They sell food.
You don't have any
their daughter,
dignity at all,
Frankie.
do you? You
G
don't care
for
about the
George
house.
and Gretchen.
You don't care
They
about how
live
many
in Germany.
people your
They
corpse
sell
will traumatize.
grapes with
You
their
don't
daughter,
care that you'll
Gabby.
destroy your boy's reputation.
What are you talking about?
Your mangled body will be found eventually.
H
And whoever finds you is
for
going
Hamlet
to notice
and
that.
Heather. They live in
Tommy
Hawaii and
is
sell
nowhere
hot
to be
dogs with their
seen.
daughter, Hillary.
And they'll come to the only conclusion that makes any sense at all. That Tommy tortured you to death in your own bed. And then ran.
That's stupid.
Why else would he be missing and you dead? What else could they think? They'll call him a murderer, a monster.
I,
Think
for
of what it will
Ivan
do to
and
both of
Isabel,
your
they
families.
live in
Won't
Idaho
it
and
just
sell
break
ice
their
with
hearts?
their daughter, Irina. You
Is
don't know
that
what you're saying.
Want?
J
Do you want
for
your
Jamie
body to
and
poison his
Jamie.
memory forever?
K for
They'll say
Ken
he brought you
and
to
Karen.
your house just to keep you
L
prisoner.
for Louis
He
and
denied
Liz,
you
who
food
live in
and
London
water.
and sell leeches with their
Mutilated
daughter
you,
Louisa.
and
M
you
for
died
Mike
all
and Mary,
alone
who
and
live
afraid.
in Maryland.
But that much will be true.
I hope this
won't
game has been very annoying for you.
You.
Throw it now! No, wait!
You taste better than your boy. The ink on him made him bitter.
I knocked the water over too. I knocked the water over. No!
Humans. We grab falling knives by the blades and slice our palms open. We forget the stove is hot and burn our fingerprints off. Weak as I am, the nightstand was harder to push over than I thought it'd be. And when I felt myself tipping too far forward, I didn't even think before I grabbed the bed frame side rail. I wasn't touching the floor. Not quite. But I was close enough. Idiot.
Hey. Hey, Kim? What you doing?
Daydreaming?
Why?
Good distraction. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Your foot?
Everything. Ow. Hey, Tommy?
Yeah?
What do my fingers look like to you?
Peeled shrimp?
Ew. I was just thinking peeled carrots.
I guess I see it. Dry on the outside and wet on the inside.
Yeah. Fingers sure do bleed a lot.
Have you ever heard that you could bite your finger off like a carrot, but your brain won't let you?
What are you going on about?
I wasn't talking to you, but I think I have heard that somewhere.
You're already in shock. Your voice is shaky, and you're breathing too quickly.
Yeah. I think I've bled a lot.
Why would you tell it that?
I don't know, my brain cells are dying or something. I don't feel well.
You don't have much time then. Come here and let me take care of you before you get too weak to move.
I'm not weak. You're weak. You can't even make it onto a bed. This is really bad.
Yeah.
I have one working foot and one usable hand. I'm bleeding like crazy, and I spilled the glass of water. And you're not really here. You're dead. The thing under there swallowed you whole, and if I take one step out of bed, it'll do the same to me. Right. Bad, 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 bad. I think it's my fault. My fault that this happened. I don't know how exactly. Maybe it's because I didn't know how to just let myself be happy. Maybe I was expecting something awful to happen to us, and that's why it did. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe this happened because I let my guard down. Maybe I wasn't expecting anything, and I should have been. Either way, it's my fault. All my fault.
What egotism?
I think I have a minute for that story now, babe.
Okay, Kim, I'll tell it. Exact moment I decided I was going to leave home.
I'm listening.
It's kind of a morbid story. I was 18, and I was in my bedroom. I told you about how big my room was when I was a kid, right? It was huge, but it was basically empty, except for the bed and the desk, because you-know-who told me only girls cared about decorating. I hated it. And I was just lying there on my bed in the middle of the day, feeling disgusting and small. And all of a sudden, I got this, picture in my head that I couldn't get rid of. It was of me in that exact same bed, but I was old. Really old. And I was, in my final moments.
You mean dying?
Yeah, dying. Old and alone in that big bed. It was the first time I thought about it. Really thought about it. And all I could imagine were the regrets I'd have if that was where I ended up. Regret that I wasn't dying in a house that was loved and a bed that was warm. Regret that I traded my whole life away. For what? A job I'd never wanted? A family that never cared about me? A chance to die in a big, lonely house that I always hated? And it scared me. I think more than anything else I've ever had. To think that one day I could look back at my life and not be able to think of a time where I really felt happy. That my last thoughts could be... It was all so joyless. So, I left. To look for a resting place that I'd be able to accept. And to find something I could look back on. And as morbid as that all might sound, I found it here. With you. That was the story.
Right. I remember. And then I told you I was proud of you. I'm glad I got to tell you that this morning.
We did have a pretty nice morning, didn't we?
Thanks to you. You were only the first one out of bed because you went to make us breakfast. And you let me go back to sleep. That's why my eyes had been closed. That's why I only heard it. The gulp. Can I tell you something? Something I didn't tell you this morning?
Sure.
When I ran away, I didn't really think I'd wind up any happier for it. I was so young, you know? To me, running away meant getting away from her, and I thought maybe that could mean living to adulthood. That was as far as I got, so I think it's really nice that you wanted more for yourself, that you set out to be happy. You deserved that. Tommy? I'm so sorry that you're gone. Really, I am. I love you. I miss you. But I still don't want to die here. Can you understand that? Can you forgive me for it?
Who do you keep talking to?
Nobody.
You've lost your mind, haven't you?
I wish. Ow.
You should know that I never envisioned this suffering like this, Kim. It isn't in my nature.
Yeah, I'm sure this is really hard for you to watch.
Fine. Keep being difficult. You'll slip up again. The agony will see to that. And it'll drive you out of your mind and you make another mistake, and then I will have the rest of you.
It might be right.
Bradley.
I can barely even think through the pain. If I had my notebook, I could write a message for someone. At least so they'd know what happened to us. My phone would be even better, but I'm pretty sure it's in that pile of clothes on the other side of the room. So what now? What now? Nothing. I'm done. I wasted the only weapon I had, didn't I? I had one chance to save myself, and I failed. I finally built a life for myself. I couldn't even protect it.
Why did you have to come here?
Because I was hungry.
But why me? Why us?
No reason. I was passing through, and you had room for me.
Room for you. You chose us because we just moved in.
Don't put words in my mouth,
Then
girl.
why?
I told you. I was hungry.
And you were passing through. That's it?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Did you believe otherwise?
Really?
What's there to be shocked about? You were both insignificant. This tantrum that you're throwing is insignificant. What on earth do you think could possibly be so special about you two?
You're not lying.
Would I lie about my nature to make a human feel important? No.
I don't want to be important. I just thought somehow
The idea that anything either of you did could have any impact on me is just laughable.
Jesus Christ. I cannot believe this. I am on a goddamn roller coaster here. This is a joke. I really don't want to die.
None of you ever do.
It seems unfair, though. I don't even know what you look like.
You have seen.
Not really. When you got my foot, you were too far under the bed for me to see anything.
Then, would you like to see?
What?
Would you like to see?
This is a tactic you haven't tried before. What are you doing? Why now?
I am offering you the chance to fully understand your own depth. Call it pity.
You don't pity me.
I think you're very pitiful.
But you like when I suffer. Because I've been frustrating you. I think you just want me scared.
If you're scared, you can always close your eyes when you step onto the floor.
It's really doing it. It's really coming out. It's really gonna let me see it. I didn't think it would actually... Jesus. Now why am I hesitating? Why do I wish it would go back under? I wanted this a couple of hours ago, didn't I? Have I become a coward since then? It's too late for seeing it to help me, but what have I got to lose? Other than my sanity, but not like I really needed that, so come on. I can do this. Now! Oh, it's solid. I don't know why that surprises me so much. I thought, since I've only heard swallows and not crunching since my foot is bleeding, but I didn't feel any teeth, that it must have been some kind of clawed blob under there. But no, I can really only see its head and neck, but it's definitely solid, like some sort of animal, but something's...
Do you have a mouth?
Yes.
Open it. Let me see.
Jesus. All that, and it's still stretching. I can see straight down inside its throat. It's all muscle, foot after foot. And I was right. I didn't feel teeth. Those are spines.
The spines. Up and down your throat. They cut up my foot. Because I'm cold. That's what it was.
And those spines must have been what injected the venom that made it numb. But I still feel like I'm missing something. Those spines. They sliced my foot to ribbons, but they aren't big enough to kill someone. Not immediately, not with just one gulp. Its spines cut my foot. And when I pulled, the muscles in its throat broke it. But then why does it need the spines? Its throat is already so strong it can break bones by itself. And why would it need to keep its prey from feeling pain?
You said you wanted me to understand. But I don't. If you're already this strong, why the venom?
Try and move your foot.
I can't. It's broken.
Try and move your fingers then.
I can't. They're... Oh.
Yes.
It's to paralyze them. In case they get away.
No. They don't get away.
Then why?
Its throat. It's made up of sharp, venomous spines and thick muscle. Now, what is that pairing exactly? It's a step 1 and a step 2. First, the spines, to paralyze its prey. And then the muscles for constriction, like a boa.
No one gets away from me.
You told me he died quickly.
I told you he felt no pain.
And you were talking about the... God. No. He suffered. I don't know for how long, but he suffered. Maybe heard me screaming, maybe even tried to scream himself.
It is possible. But he wouldn't have had much luck.
No, Tommy.
He built this bed for us. He found us this soft place to land. He fought so hard to be happy. And that thing suffocated him in the folds of its throat, and I've been letting it get away with that. I stopped trying to fight. God, how could I do that to us? I betrayed us both.
It tasted like garbage. I did you a favor.
Look at that. It's gotten dark in here. The sun must have gone down. If I stepped over right now, I don't think anyone would blame me for it. But no. That thing doesn't get to have me so easily. Not after everything it did to us. Hey you, under the bed. I've decided that before I go, I need to kill you.
And now you know what's waiting for you.
Shut up. I'm thinking.
I forgot myself for a bit back there, after it got me the second time. I forgot what I'm made of. When I had my foot in its throat, I pulled so hard my bones broke. And yeah, I got my fingers skinned, but that was because I tried to crush it with a nightstand. I'm only hurt because I fought back. But that's how I've always been, since I was a kid. Crazy, like a wolf with its leg in a trap.
Do you understand how small you seem to me?
So how do I get a little crazier? What haven't I thought of yet? What's left for me to fight with? The glass. It's still here on the bed. I could throw it and let that thing swallow it. The glass would shatter in its throat. But what if I throw it and it doesn't go for it, like with the second pillow? No. I have to be sure.
You see why you were always a lost cause?
Don't call me that.
I know. I'll hold the glass in my hand and swing my arm under the bed. It'll attack so quickly that it won't even notice. Once it swallows my hand, I'll push the glass in as deep as I can, and then, when it starts to gulp, it'll shatter. With enough luck, the broken glass will cut it up inside badly enough to kill it. And then afterwards, maybe I could even try and get to my phone. But with all the blood I've already lost, shoving my hand down its throat could just as well kill me, too. Can I really commit to that?
Kim?
Yes.
No. No more, please. I can't go on like this, knowing that he died like that. I can't take it. Just make it stop. Please.
Exactly what I expected. Shh, child. I've told you before. All you need to do is step down onto the floor, and it'll be over.
Damn it. Of course I can't make a fist with the hand it already got a piece of. I guess it's goodbye drawing hand, then.
Can we do it now, then?
Yes, we can do it now.
I'll come down on 3, all right? 1, 2,
3! Open wide, bastard!
Best little insect.
911, what's your emergency? What in God's name is that? Some kind of animal? Hello? Can I have your name and location, please? Hello? If you can hear me but are unable to speak, then Alright, ma'am, listen to me. Here's what's going to happen. As soon as I trace your location, I'm going to send an ambulance your way. If you can move at all, please wait somewhere safe. But until the ambulance gets there, I'm going to stay on the line with you, you hear?
Can't
I ain't
move
going nowhere.
anymore.
I like him. He's nice. Do you think they'll make it here in time?
Don't know.
Okay, I've traced your location to Glen Rose Avenue. Is that correct?
Yes. 135 Glenrose Ave. And look under the bed. Am I saying any of this out loud?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Just one moment and I'll... Stay awake, Kim. Ma'am, the ambulance has been dispatched. Help is on the way.
Where are you at in the alphabet game?
I have no
10
idea.
minutes, okay, ma'am?
Then let's say it was L.
Hold on for a little
L
while
for
longer.
what?
I don't know.
L for Larry. And Lennifer.
Lennifer?
Just a few more minutes,
What's
okay,
a
ma'am?
Lennifer?
Stay with me now.
Yes, I can hear you. That wasn't out loud either, was it?
No. But listen. It's gone quiet.
Yeah, it has.
You took it down. How do you feel, Tiger?
Like I've earned a nap. I don't want to sleep just yet.
Objects at Rest is an original Midnight Apocrypha piece written by Rebecca Gomezrueda. This production of Objects at Rest was directed by Luis Aguilar, starring Emily Diskin as Kim, Jared Zimmerman as Tommy and the 911 operator, and Luis Aguilar as the monster.
Midnight Apocrypha is brought to you by Widener University's Lone Brick Theater Company in partnership with Forgotten Lore Theater. If you enjoyed our little fiction, you can find out more about Lone Brick Theater Company on Facebook and Instagram. And go now to subscribe, like, or follow Midnight Apocrypha.
Or you never know what may find you.